What's good? What's good? Welcome back to Invest and Trade with Jax. We're having a good hair day today. So we're going to go over our friend Matic. Currently we're sitting at $1.46. We're down about 0.2 on the day. We're seeing a market cap of 11.2 billion. We're also going to go over Ethereum. 24-hour volume, 687 million. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're new to Crypto.com, sign up to the world's fastest growing crypto app. Grab on their incredible Visa cards, cashback in crypto, free Spotify, Netflix, Prime challenge, $25 just for signing up through my referral. So we're talking about our bullish divergence. As you can see here, we're creating lower lows while creating higher lows. I actually gave a trade signal for Matic. Let me scroll back to our Matic trade. Hope everybody's doing well. The trade signals are available at $10 a month. Where's Matic? Matic, here we go. So long, first entry 135, second entry 124. Take profits 142, 152, 163, and 175. So as you can see here, we see a beautiful bounce and we met our first take profit level. We almost pushed all the way up to the golden ratio, which is coming in at about 147. And that's on an inverted Fibonacci pulled from this previous swing low up to our swing high. And that's coming in at 147. So we made some juicy profits up to our first take profit zone of about 6%. And what I like to do is move my stop loss up to my break even just in case we roll over and see continuation of the downtrend. Sometimes you roll over and maybe create like a double bottom or something like that. And I'll look to re-enter my trade. So currently we're sitting above 142. You can see support here. We had some resistance in this area, support here, a lot of support in this area. So it is bullish that we've broken above it. If we can hold 142 as support, as you can see, we're just about to have the bullish cross of the EMAs. That's when we can push up and see if we can break out of 147 and come up to about 152, which is our next take profit level. So if I take out this Fibonacci here, and we go from the previous high, sorry guys, and we go from the previous high down to the swing low. You can see we're currently hitting resistance at the 0.382. So if we can break above it and head up to that 152 level of resistance, we get back above the 0.5. And the major level to get above, if we are going to see a reversal on the 4-hour time frame, is the golden ratio coming in at 155. You get above that, you hold it as support. High likelihood you're going to come back to where you started at 174. So we're just going to flip everything back here. So we're going to pop over. Actually, let's quickly look at the 1-hour time frame and see what we can see. Okay, so we have a bearish divergence on the hourly. As you can see, we're creating higher highs, we're creating lower highs on the RSI, as well as the money flow. So either what you'll see is continuation of the consolidation before pushing back to the upside, or a move back down. And if we do come back down here, let me see if I can drop in one more level of support. I would say right around here. See all the support in this area, and we have support right here. We have resistance in this area. So if we do see some pullback on the hourly time frame, we could come back down to this support coming in at about $1.37, and it looks like we have some support coming in at about $1.41 as well for Matic. So if this bearish divergence were to play out on the hourly, we could come down to 137. However, on the hourly compared to the 4-hour and the daily, there are more false signals in my opinion. Sometimes on the hourly, you just see continuation. It allows the RSI to come back down, and then you see continuation back to the upside. And levels of resistance to watch: 147, 152. So we'll pop over to our next chart, which is here on the daily time frame. I've been talking about this falling wedge pattern. Currently we are hitting resistance along the 20 EMA. We do have that double bottom. As you can see here, we created a bottom, second bottom. So I'm just going to take my measurement from the structural support, take it to your point of breakout. So we have broken out of the pattern, and your breakout target is all the way up at about $1.52, which lines up with our take profit level. So what we may see here is just a little bit of a back test of support. If we can hold it and we can push up, then we can see that continuation back to the upside. We are having a little bit of a bullish divergence. We created a lower low, higher low on the RSI as well as the money flow. Early sign the bears are running out of strength. Let's pop over to our next chart for Matic, which is here on the daily. With our dollar cost average strategy, we have had 5 entries with our break even sitting at 172, and our next buy zones here at 108. That's all available in the Discord as well at the $3.50 membership. All right, let's pop over into Ethereum. So here we are on the 4-hour time frame. As you can see with ETH, we talked about that's bullish divergence, massive bounce back to the upside, back above the EMAs. The money flow is quite high, and we're trending towards, we're not quite there yet, trending towards overbought. As you can see, we saw a beautiful bounce off the 0.5 with our inverted Fibonacci pulled from the previous swing low up to the swing high. So I'm quickly going to take this out, and I'm actually going to use a fib here. From this previous swing high, I'm going to take it down to the swing low. So we're going to go from this previous swing high all the way down to the swing low. So you can see we've come all the way back up to where we started, and we're holding the EMA. So if we continue to push up here, where we could find resistance is the 1.272, and then you target the 1.618. So the 1.272 is currently coming in at 3.220, very, very close to the top of our white box here. You can see the support in this area, resistance here, a lot of resistance in this area, some support and resistance in this area as well. So that would be a major level right in between about 3.192 and 3.220, which is the 1.272. will act as resistance for ETH. If we can break above it, we target the 1.618 coming in at 3.323. Let's pop over to the 1-hour time frame and see what we can see. So we're looking okay on the RSI, no bearish divergence. We're looking okay on the money flow as well. But if we do see some pullback here, as you can see, we've wicked down to a level of support. Let me give it a little price tag. The 0.786, which is coming in about 3.087. If that support is lost, I would target the golden ratio. You can see support in this area, support and resistance right here, and resistance in this area as well at 3.039 for ETH. If we pop over to the daily time frame, we are maintaining this uptrend. We are creating higher lows, which is exactly what we want to see. We had a perfect bounce off 3.004, the support line that I dropped in, and we hit resistance perfectly at 3.156. As you can see, the money flow is at the bottom section, and that is usually when we see money start to flow back in and it push back to the upside. We're currently getting rejected by the 20 EMA, so crucial we get back above the EMAs if we are going to see that nice push back to the upside. A very strong level of support here on the daily is coming in at 2.713. You can see all the support in this area, a lot of resistance in this area as well. We've been talking about the ascending channel here. We came all the way up to the golden ratio. We got rejected. We fell back to the 0.382. So if we can hold this level of support, we can get back above the EMAs. We come up and we're able to tackle this high. Just quickly drop in a little price tag. It also lines up very close with the top of our channel, especially if we push up right around this level here. 3.598 is the golden ratio, as well as the top of the channel. You know what happens if you break above the golden ratio. Not only that, but we would break back above the top of this channel. Higher likelihood you come back to where you started, which is the previous all-time high for ETH. Now, if we just simply come up and we get rejected, we start to roll, we lose this strong level of support, that's when you can come all the way back down to the bottom of the channel at 2,700 for Ethereum. So right now, what I'm watching is the EMAs on the daily. If we do get back above them and the 200 EMA, I would expect that push up to the golden ratio to retest it at 3.598. The money flow is quite low, so I do think there's a good opportunity of that happening here. But if we simply come up, we get rejected, or we get rejected by the 0.5 and we start to roll and we lose this low, then do watch 2,700 as support. So we'll finish off the video here with Matic. In the short term, let me pop this back over to the 4-hour time frame. Currently, we are holding that 142 as support. So if that continues and we can bounce off the EMAs, we can see a beautiful push up to 147, and then 152 is your next major level of resistance. And then it looks like right around 157, support here, support in this area, resistance here, would be your next target for Matic, in my opinion. Of course, I'm not your financial advisor. I'm just a young guy from Canada here on YouTube doing some technical analysis. But we are trending towards overbought. So if we lose 142, watch the EMAs coming in at 141, and then your next strong level of support at 137. Hopefully what we see here is we consolidate, we hold the EMAs, and we continue to push higher for Matic. And on the daily time frame, this beautiful falling wedge pattern, we've just created a double bottom, we've broken out. If we get back above the EMAs, we can push up to 150. If we can break the 55 EMA, this blue line here, then you can see a beautiful push all the way up to the top of our wedge, coming in at about 157, which also lines up with the 200 EMA. That's it for this one. Big shout out to the Discord. We have our trade signals coming in at $10 a month for my exact entries, exits, take profits. We just made some juicy profits on Sandbox, XRP, as well as Mana and ADA were very, very close to their take profit levels. So I alerted the Discord that I was taking some of my profits and moving my stop loss to the break even. We have the DCA trade strategy fully explained, the DCA charts, which are coming in at 350 USD, and buy and take profit zones based off support resistance if you want to start dollar cost averaging into your positions, as well as over 1,800 members posting chart patterns talking all things crypto. Price of a coffee if you want to trade signals, $10 a month. If you want to trade with me, sign up to Bybit, and I will see you in the next video. All right, much love. Take care.